All right, 3.2, part 1, adding linear expressions. Adding linear expressions, find each sum. Okay, this is kind of misleading because you can't solve for the letter yet because there's not an equal sign. And we haven't learned that. That comes in chapter 4. But what you can do is simplify it, and it's finding the sum still, even though you're still simplifying, because you're adding two expressions. But when you look at these, I can't add a y to a 3. So there's nothing I can do inside those parentheses. And here, there's nothing I can do in these ones because there's a y and a 5. Like, you can't combine your Skittles with your M&Ms. So because there's an addition sign in between them, and only because there's an addition sign in between them, can we ignore the parentheses. So we're going to ignore them. And we're going to rewrite it. And then we're going to do the same thing we just did. So we are going to box and circle. Make sure you include the sign in front of it. So we have -4 plus 11. So -4, negative team has 4, positive team has 11. That means positive team's winning by 7. Remember, you can check on your calculator too. -4 plus 11 does give me 7. And then we just keep our y attached to it. And then 3 minus 5. So negative team has 5, positive team has 3, negative team is winning by 2. And remember, we can check that. 3 minus 5 is -2. This whole thing is my answer. I cannot go any farther. This has a y, this does not. Therefore, this whole thing is what I type into Big Ideas. So let's do it again. This first thing we check is there an addition sign in between them? The answer is yes. Now we can continue. So I can't combine an x to something without one. So I'm ignoring those parentheses, writing my plus. X, no x, can't do anything there either. So I'm ignoring those parentheses. Box and circle. That one got away from me. I'm going to put a 1 here because remember there's a 1 in front of every just letter by itself. And that helps me remember that 1 plus 3 is going to give me 4. Keep my x. -2 plus 8. So that's positive team has 8. Negative team has 2. Positive team is winning by 6. So this whole thing is my answer. All right, you're going to give it a try. I want you to do A and D. Let's do them all. B and C as well. So you're going to solve those on your own, and then when you're done, you're going to hit play and check your answers with mine. So go ahead and hit pause. All right, time to box and circle. So 1x plus 2x is 3x. 3 minus 1 is positive 2. So my whole answer is 3x plus 2. Over here, we have my z's. I put a line through them, or else they look like my 2's. So that's a z. -8z plus 8z. I owe you $8. I pay you $8. I now have 0 that I have to pay. Or negative team had 8, positive team had 8. It's a tie. No one is winning by anything. Positive team has 4, Negative team has 7. Negative team is winning by 3. So you can write it like this, or you can just write it as negative 3. I think that this is how Big Ideas wants it. All right, this one, we have negative 1n. Oops, this had an n on it, I just didn't write it. Negative 1n plus negative 10n. Negative team had 1, had 10 more. They have 11 total. 4.5 plus 6.5. Remember, you are allowed to use a calculator. That gives us 11. And it was a positive 11, so I put a plus there. I can't combine them, even though they're both 11s. This one has an n, this one does not. Next one, we have to make common denominators. So 1/2, I'm going to multiply it by something to give me something over 4. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on top and bottom. So that gives me 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So this is now 2 over 4w minus 3 plus 1/4 w plus 3. 2/4 w plus, 1/4 w. 2 plus 1 is 3 over 4. Keep my w. Negative 3 plus 3. Negative team has 3. Positive team has 3. Nobody's winning. You can write plus 0, or you can write it as just 3/4 w. I think Big Ideas wants that one.